Okay, so we're rolling, and here we are, Fred McKinnon and
Russ Hutto.
And his wife,
Lydia.
We haven't done a worship confessional video in like forever. This is our microphones. Actually, they're dulcimer mallets. Anyway, so we thought it would be fun to do a worship confessional video because we haven't done one in eternity. And I'm kind of slack about posting on Sunday set list.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Feel
are.
free to attack. Yeah. So anyway, we want to talk real quick about what we are doing here at St. Simon's Community Church this morning, and then just invite anyone and everyone to join us every week for our Sunday set list posting at theworshipcommunity.com. So, what'd you think? First service, 9 o'clock?
First service. We're actually in between services. We'll have our second service coming up in a little bit. But yeah, first service was great.
On a microphone? Okay, yeah.
Really good.
Lydia's singing, and other members of the band are hiding out. George is one of our guitar players, and he's right there off camera, and he's not willing to come join us. So anyway, our walk-in song was Tim Hughes, See His Love, and we've done that like running in the ground here. But I don't care because I love that song. It's good. I like to play B3 organ on it, and it's kind of upbeat and driven. So we played that while people were walking in, and then opened up. The way our service timing was this week, I kind of built it around a special that we were doing, and I didn't have much time left, so I needed one of those kind of short, upbeat songs at the top of the service, which there's not enough of those 3.5 minute upbeat kind of welcoming songs. Yeah. So we did No Other Name by Todd Fields. The arrangement that I like to do is off North Point Live, and you were saying you thought maybe that was kind of fast.
Yeah, just maybe 5 beats per minute too fast, but it was still good.
Yeah, so I tend to always click stuff off too fast. I get excited.
I'm playing acoustic guitar on it, which drives the rhythm for the song. It just felt a little fast.
I should probably like set up a metronome or have a click or something. We didn't have a click on either of those songs, so See His Love felt like it started slow. I think maybe I counted it all slow and then looked at the drummer like, come on, like it was his fault. But anyway, we had to speed it up, and No Other Name maybe was a little fast, so maybe Russ can count off. Yeah. No Other Name. That's the beauty of having multiple services. You can fix things as you move forward. Anyway, so really one of the big things we were going to do today is teach the new song off the Passion 2011 CD, All My Fountains. Chris Tomlin, Christy, Nathan Knuckles, a bunch of them. I totally love this song.
Great song.
I heard it up in Atlanta at the Lift conference with Matt Redman and Chris Tomlin a few weeks ago, where they were recording Matt Redman's CD, and they did the song. I'd never heard it before ever, but it was like there were 1,000 people at Lift, and I felt like that maybe I was the only one who had never heard the song. And there's this cool syncopated clap thing going on and everything, and like the whole room knew it, and I wasn't sure why, but come to find out they had done that song and recorded it at Passion 2011 over New Year's. So that's why everybody knew it already. But I was determined we were going to do that song as soon as it came out. So I worked all week long creating this loop and this click track, which I'll make available on the website. And we had like a drum rhythm loop and an organ and piano pad and claps, tambourine. Yeah, I forgot about the tambourine. But the band really did an awesome job here. We tried to cover it pretty much like it is on the record. And George put down his electric and got an acoustic. Mm-hmm. It was what, Open D. D tuning. I'm not a guitar player, so there was some special tuning he did. And Derek, who played the other electric, played acoustic. Mm-hmm. And Russ played mandolin.
Yes.
Should have brought your mandolin for the.
It's right over there.
And I played the dulcimer. This thing here. Yeah, exactly. And which, if you listen to All My Fountains, there's this really high guitar part up the neck that does this little lick on the transitions. And Russ did that on mandolin, and I did it on mandolin.
Dulcimer. You were on dulcimer.
Yeah, I was on dulcimer. Anyway. All right, so what we did that's different, though, is we didn't just play the song. I took, 4 or 5 minutes and taught the song to the congregation. We don't always do that, but like literally, I said, stand up, everybody. We're going to do a new song. And I tried to make it light and fun, and they laughed and everything. It was fun. Yeah, it was good. So we sung the melody and said, all right, try to sing the melody, and we made them rehearse. And then that's really high. We did it in D. And so Lydia helped. She demoed out like the tenor part an octave lower, and Michelle did the alto part. So we took like 4 or 5 minutes to go through the song and sing the parts of each chorus over and over, like choir practice, but instead for, you know, hundreds of people in the room.
It's a good set.
And it was awesome because we were able to say, all right, let's put it all together and try it. Without the band, without the click, all that. We just rehearsed the song in the middle of the worship service, which is a little different.
Good.
But I loved it. I thought that it...
Yeah, and the song itself, it just lends itself to choir singing,
yeah,
you know, group
yeah.
singing the choruses, and so people just latched onto it really fast, you know.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It seemed like it drew people in. They felt more involved, and they weren't spectators anymore. I had both of my West tones in, and I was focusing hard on hitting the right strings on the dulcimer and listening to the click track. So honestly, I was pretty oblivious to how the congregation was responding to the song. But you guys were facing them, and like Derek, one of our holistic guitar players, plays with one of his ear monitors out, and he said the room was really engaged singing. So
yeah, it was good.
David,
Lots of singing.
yeah. So I hope to do that again in a couple of weeks. David, our pastor, taught a pretty good message. Pretty good. Okay, no, actually, I'm going to sit through that message in the 11. I can't say that it was pretty good or okay, but I'm sure it was great because
it will be.
We had about 11 people respond to receive Christ this morning in our first service. So I know God was moving, and we wrapped it up with Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone, and we're going to do the old Amazing Love, You Are My King, but ran out of time, which was just as well because, well, we uncovered a problem about that song, right?
Yeah. We have 2 or 3 different arrangements that are trying to creep into our version today, mostly on the timing of the chorus, the lyrics. So it's kind of good that we didn't do it.
Yeah, it was an old standard, but then Russ knew a certain version of it, and I knew a certain version of it, and we haven't done it in a while, and we started trying to teach it, and I said, well, let's do Russ's version. So I tried to learn his. Before I knew it, I don't even know what my version is anymore. And so it was like a hybrid, and it was tough to keep right. So anyway, that's what we did here at St. Simon's Community Church.
Yeah.
Sunday set list.
Yeah, we got a great thing going on Sunday set list over on theworshipcommunity.com. Be sure to jump in and share your experiences. What's going on at your church, your worship team, your ministry teams. Doesn't have to be just music related. It can be tech related or presentation related. And yeah, we love to hear it, and we love the discussion that happens based around those Sunday experiences. So we hope to see you there. You can just type sundaysetlist.com and it'll redirect you to the worshipcommunity.com where we post every week. So if you don't have a blog or something like that, then just go and in the comments of the article, write down what you did. And, don't just throw songs in there. Let us know how the flow went. If you had problems, tell us about the problems, If and how you worked through it.
Yeah, how did you work through it? If you had, like, we just talked about our All My Fountains arrangement and the creative arrangement with the dulcimer and mandolin. Share that stuff because worship leaders from all over the world come to read it, and we give each other ideas. So that's a wrap. Lydia, thank you for joining us. Power, and pray for us for our 11 o'clock. But by the time you see this video, it'll be like tomorrow, so it won't matter anymore. See y'all later. Goodbye.